Okay, so the last time, yesterday, we were talking about this concept of net zero force, so that when our hands are here, if I give him a little bit extra pressure, my intention ends up coming over here, so that when he goes, for example, a little bong sao, it'll take me off. Or even if he breaks contact, I'll end up going towards his shoulder. So what we were saying was that oftentimes when someone's occupying the center, part two, we were talking about how you could move around that particular line. Now, another aspect of moving someone off center is getting them to move for you. And this comes from setups. So from one of the things you can do, for example, with our hands in Kwan Sao or his hands crossed, if he goes to Kwan Sao, if I go fast, a lot of people tend to want to go not towards me, but off to the side. So you tend to, if you kind of go and guide him this way, so instead of going towards his center, go this way, it's going to tend to take him off there. What that does is it opens up this line. So my goal is to go past center, to bring his hand past center. If he's doing this correctly, most people will actually just go straight in here. But anyway, he'll follow, and I'll bring my hand here, hit low, hit here. So here I come. So slow motion. All right. So that's one variation of letting him open the line for me. So I'm not physically pushing him past the line. I'm coaxing him to do it for me. Another way I can do this is, say, for example, when we were doing yesterday where I was coming in here, oftentimes when I do this, he is going to go in and react with that hand. And what I'll do is I'll guide him past, because once again, he wants to go to occupy a center at a net zero force, but most people are going to overact going this way, which will give me a lan sao and hitting through the hole here. So as it comes in here, I go and plant, and I'll open through that hole that way. And once again, if he's doing this correctly, it'll be a net zero towards my center, so I can no longer hit in that line. Another variation of it, and there are a lot of ways to do this, but another variation here is, we all know pull, punch, pull, punch, pull, and then punch. But instead of punching, sometimes I'll hit with this hand. But once again, instead of going directly at him, I'm going to go a little bit off this way to get him to follow me, not with bong sao correctly, but to go this way, and I'll open through that line here. So I pull, go to hit, and hit along that line.